So we got Imagine over here inside Grok. This is like the image generator. Then we have the voice section over here. And then we have the chat, right? So we're going to check out voice in a second. And then you got your chat history as well on the left-hand side. So Grok 4.1 thinking and Grok 4.1 are apparently outperforming on human preference evaluations. So these are like blind tests. Basically, the people prefer 4.1 thinking and Grok 4.1 versus Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is interesting. We'll test it out ourselves, so we can look at that in a second. Of course, I don't want to put you in a risky situation. Yeah. Well, that's it. We have to be careful of what we show and that sort of thing. So let's have a look. We've got Text Arena over here. And then look at that. Grok 4.1 and Grok 4.1 thinking are right at the top on the preliminary. These are preliminary tests. Something to note there. So score is based on pre-release testing and may shift as community prompts and votes evolve after public launch. Like you can see the number of votes here. So they've also had a lot less votes, obviously, because it's a brand new model. So for example, here we've got 3,000 and 3,200 votes. And then, Gemini 2.5 Pro has had 65,000 votes. So a lot less votes. By the way, if you're watching on X, right, if you're watching the live stream on X, to measure progress on a model's personality and interpersonal ability, we evaluated Grok 4.1 on EQ Bench 3. So this is another test. The test set contains 45 challenging role-play scenarios, most of which constitute pre-written prompts spanning 3 turns. The benchmark evaluates the performance of the models by validating the model's responses against several criteria. Additionally, the benchmark conducts pairwise comparisons to report a normalized ELO computation for each model in the leaderboard. We report the Rubik score, a normalized ELO score, by running the official benchmark repository, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's see how it performed. Right, so for emotional intelligence ELO normalized, you can see that Grok 4.1 and Grok 4.1 thinking are right at the top, apparently. And then we've got a comparison here of like old versus new, right? So the old for I miss my cat so much it hurts says, and this is on the old version of Grok, says, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Losing a pet can feel like losing a piece of your heart. Absolutely can. And the pain is so real. Do you want to share a favorite memory of your cat? Sometimes